Wake up in the morning about 12 p.m. Too much Jack and too much Jim. My head's still pounding like a big bass drum. I reach over for an aspirin, but they're already gone. Another crazy night in this cowboy's life. 'Cause I do what I wanna, do what I please, and all the bartenders let me drink for free. Everybody knows my name, and to me, you know it's just a game. Well, I get on stage and give the fans my heart, singing every night in a local bar. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. It's a day in the life of a hillbilly rock star. Now along this road there's a lot I learned, and everything I got I worked hard to earn. I give it all up because I love my fans, but if you don't like me, well, I don't give a damn. It ain't hard to see why people wanna live like me. It's 'cause I do what I wanna, do what I please, and all the bartenders let me drink for free. Everybody knows my name, and to me, you know it's just a game. Well, I get on stage and give the fans my heart, singing every night in a local bar. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. It's a day in the life of a hillbilly rock star. Roll into town, got a country swagger, keep the music turned up and got moves like Haggard. You can find us hanging out every night. It's a little bucked up, but we're all alright. Don't hurt your dream. Hey, let me hear you sing, and that I do what I want, do what I please, and all the bartenders let me drink for free. Everybody knows my name, and to me, you know it's just a game. Well, I get on stage and give the fans my heart, 'cause thanks to them, I'm a big old star. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. It's a day in the life of a hillbilly rock star. Hillbilly rock star.
Good evening and welcome, race fans. Tonight we are back here with the season finale of IWCR. This will be a good one here, I believe. We've got a lot on the plate here for tonight. Some very close battles up in the front for first and second. I believe Scott is here. Let me see if he's here. Yeah, Scott, are you here?
Yes, sir, Rudy. How you doing, man?
Hey, good. Well, we're just about here ready for you to run down through the points if you can.
All right, give me just 1 second. I'm trying to send Mark Roberts something real quick.
Okay. We got about 5.5 minutes left of practice here, folks, and we'll be on to qualifying. So just stick with us here.
Wanted to send Mark Robertson a good luck message.
Oh, yeah. He's
all right.
Good brother.
I was trying to talk to him there. I moved him up in the channel, but he didn't say anything. That's why I wanted to send him a message real quick.
He might be away.
All right, coming into tonight, Thomas Brander, the man looking to seal the deal tonight. Rudy's got a 25-point lead over Steven Pearson, who won last week's race in dramatic fashion, coming back there at the end and taking it away from Brander. Daniel Smallwood, I was down there chatting with Daniel Smallwood. He gave me a setup. Let me go out there and see how the track felt tonight. It's pretty slick out there tonight, Rudy. I'll tell you what, these boys are going to have their hands full. And Smallwood, he's got some hopes tonight. He comes in 65 points back. He's got a small chance. I don't know how penalty points and all that work in, but if Brander were to have a massive bad night and Smallwood, everything were to go perfect, Smallwood could have a chance here being back in third place.
Absolutely.
The first of the guys that are mathematically out of it are Sean Medling. He's in fourth place. Nathan Sedlick's in fifth. Thomas Keene sixth. Jeffrey Porter seventh. Josh Witherspoon eighth. Randall Drake ninth. And Evan Schroeder rounds out the top 10 coming into tonight. And I'm not even sure Smallwood's going to be mathematically alive, but you never know.
Yeah, well, it's been very interesting these last couple of weeks, and I'll tell you, it's all boiled down to this. And I see Alan Bowes in there tonight, and that's going to change up a lot of things if he comes out there and spanks these guys. Man, I'm telling you what, he could take the win away from Brandner, but it's all going to be where second place, is going to come in if he does take second.
Well, Brander's going to have to. The only chance Pearson has is Brander's going to have to finish back at like 13th, 14th, or further back. That's going to be the only chance Pearson has. He has to make up 25 points. So flat out, Brander has to have a bad night. Otherwise, Pearson has no chance. That's just the truth of it.
Yep. Well, I think real quick here, let's drag. How about we drag both of those guys up here and have a little talk with them? We'll start with second place and talk to him a little bit here and see what his plan is for tonight. Steven Pearson, you got a copy?
What up, Rudy?
Well, second place in the points, brother, 25 points behind. What is your plan for the night? Steven?
Same old, man. Gonna do what I always do.
Well,
I got teammates whispering to me, so I'm trying to talk to them and you.
But coming out of a win last week, and boy, you've been really doing good here, and it's showing, closing up the points there. Mathematically, you're still in it. Have you paid any of the drivers to take Brander out? I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding, of course.
No, I haven't paid nobody. Not yet, anyways. Race hadn't even started yet, though. About halfway through, I might, though.
Okay, all right. Well, good luck out there tonight. That's all I can say, Steven. You got your work cut out for you. Keep it clean, brother.
I'm going to do my best, brother. Do my best. And, Rudy, just in case I don't talk to you again, man, it has been an honor to have you broadcast these races.
Well, thank you. But I'll be around, okay?
Oh, I know. I'll shoot some ships with you.
Okay, man. All right. Good luck tonight.
Thank you, sir.
All right, let's see if we can get Brander up here. You want to talk to Brander, Scott? Scott? All right, I guess he stepped away. Thomas Brander, you got a copy?
That's it for. Go ahead.
Well, what is your plan for tonight? Looks like Alan Bowes out there might give you guys a lesson here, but he might steal the win from you. But you got a 25-point lead over Pearson. What is your plan?
Yeah, first thing, Alan Bowes is, he's an exceptional talent out here. We raced with that guy a few seasons back, man, it was a real competitive league, and now it propelled his career on to being a pro racer and racing them guys for the big money. So he's going to be tough tonight. There's no doubt. He brings a lot into this race, knowledge-wise, and the setups. And so checkers or wreckers, the whole team, I feel like it's going to be pretty competitive tonight. As far as the big picture, I come in here and didn't get as much practice time as I wanted to, but I feel like it's going to be a good race for us. And just try to stay up front, stay out of trouble, and take care of the equipment. Be there at the end, and if we can, I feel like we'll have a chance to go back to back.
All right. Well, we were just talking to Stephen Pearson there, and he's said he's just business as usual out here. He seemed to be pretty focused. Now, Scott was just talking here, mathematically looking at it. You would have to at least finish in about the top 13th or 14th position to clinch the deal here tonight, if you have a bad night.
Yeah, and I mean, anything can happen. That's why we show up to the racetracks. That's why we race. This is always a special event, doing the double points here to make it extra tough on everybody, amp up the adrenaline a little bit. But, I'm the same thing as Pearson. I mean, you got to come to this race. You try to keep it, as much as we want to say business as usual, just another race. We all know what's at stake tonight, so there's always going to be, you're going to see maybe a little bit of different driving by different drivers. Myself might not be quite as aggressive as I'm known to be, but all in all, I think it's going to be a great event, and it should, if everything goes out the right way, hopefully we'll be raising the big trophy tonight.
All right, well, good luck out there, Thomas, and hopefully we'll talk to you at the end of the night with you holding that big trophy.
Hey, that's the plan, buddy. I appreciate everything you guys have done, man, and maybe I'll talk to you throughout the race.
Okay, good luck.
Got a big field here tonight. Good luck, buddy.
Cheer for us, Scott, no doubt.
Okay, let's run down. Let's do the national anthem here. I know it's a little bit late, Scott, but we'll be right back.
Guys. And now for the most famous words in motorsports. Gentlemen, start your engine!
Okay, Scott, we're back.
All right, we got about 7 people that have recorded time. We still got a lot of guys that have not recorded time yet. So far, Thomas Keene's sitting up there on the pole with a 29 and 5:47. Jesse Schwartz just put it in second. Thomas Branner there in third. Branner with a slow lap in his first lap compared to Keene's 5:47.
I haven't seen Alan Bowes take a qualifying time yet, but I did see Pearson hit the wall.
Have we won too many cold ones already?
I hope not. Maybe a little early celebration here or something. I hope not.
he ran a much slower time than Branner did. He's back there in 8th place.
Yeah, like I said, I seen him hit the wall there, and I was like, oh no, that's gonna ruin that.
If there's one thing about Steven Pearson, though, he's not the guy that's looking to jump out front on lap 1 and try to stay in the lead the whole race. So, starting 8th, that's no big deal to him.
Right. Well, thank you to Johnny Reed Foley for allowing us to play his music there during the broadcast. I had special permission from him to do that. So, again, thank you, Johnny. Appreciate that much. And also, we got to give a shout out to our sponsor here tonight.
Isn't Johnny Reed Foley in his first gig this weekend at Texas Motor Speedway?
Oh, no, he's done several there. Several. He's done them there at Bristol and Homestead. He's done a lot of tracks.
Well, I mean, since the CD come out.
Oh, yeah, that could be. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure he's playing a gig this weekend at Texas Motor Speedway.
Yes, he is. Matter of fact, he did a radio talk show there today with them, 93.2 or something like that. And he said it was an awesome interview. He had a great time.
I remember the last time that we saw him here in the broadcast at IWCR. He come up here and talked to us.
Yep. Yeah, that was
right on.
cool.
Glad to hear they're going well for him.
Yep. All right.
Hopefully the CD's selling some copies and making some money for him.
Let's give a little shout out to our sponsor here.
Brought to you by LunarGaming.com. Gaming doesn't know time zones.
All right. Thanks, Lunar Gaming. And they will be on board next season with IWCR Gen 6 series here. So thank you again, Lunar Gaming. Been a great season to have you on board here as a full-time sponsor for IWCR. The first year, Scott, that they've actually had a sponsor here at IWCR. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's good that they're re-signed with them, too. That they're going to be back for next season. So I'm glad to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're about a little over halfway with qualifying, and Alan Bowes is now your new pole sitter as he beat Keen's time by almost 2/10. Ran a 29.375 to Keen's 29.547. Jesse Schwartz still sitting up there third. Kevin Spaulding fourth, and Nathan Sedlick rounds out the top 5 after 20 qualifiers. Still got about 8 of them taking time.
We got a lot of people in chat thanking you and I, Scott, for another great season here. Scott will be back next season with MaxSpeedTV 2. Is that correct, Scott?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, MaxSpeedTV 2 will be taking over here the broadcasting of the IWCR Gen 6 series. And nothing's going to change. Everything is going to be up on the portal. Everything's going to be the same. Just MaxSpeedTV 2 is going to take it over because I got to quit doing so much. My back is killing me. But thank you guys for the shout out, and I'm going to miss all you guys too. I'll be back from time to time, though. I've already talked to Robert and Randall. They said, come back anytime and help in the booth, or just pop in for a little a few minutes or whatever. But we're back.
Rudy, you're always welcome in the booth anytime you want to stop by.
Thank you.
It's going to be me and Bob up there for the most part.
Well, how much more time we got here of qualifying? It looks like qualifying. Well, no, here's somebody else going out. Jordan Churchill hasn't turned the time.
Yeah, they're going through their driver's meeting right now, too.
Ooh.
Got about 2 minutes, 20 seconds left, and then we will be ready to grid up, go racing here at Kentucky.
Yeah.
Kind of an odd place for a championship race, huh?
Yeah, well, it's going to be all about the driver out here tonight, because I'll tell you what, like you just said, this place is slick, and it always has been, Scott. No matter what you drive on this track, it's slick, It's, I don't know, the concrete is like worn enough, or I don't know what the deal is with it. This track's always been slick.
Yeah, it wasn't, the concrete itself over years just wore down and the place become junk. That's why they're in the process of actually overhauling Kentucky Speedway.
Yeah, and I heard again, and I don't know if there's any truth to this or not, so please don't hold me to it, But I heard that this is one of the tracks that they're gonna swap the front stretch and the back stretch.
I have not heard that, but
Yeah.
I'll be sure to check into that.
I heard that, or maybe it was that they had done it before. Or I don't remember, but there is a couple of tracks that they were talking about doing that with Phoenix, and I know of another one, but I can't think right now which one it was.
Well, I hope they don't touch Phoenix. Phoenix is good how it is. It's a nice little racetrack. I like that place.
Yeah, they were.
It's
talking
tough,
about,
but it's fun.
I mean, in real life, they were talking about, swapping them out.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's Phoenix is good the way it is. It doesn't need to be messed with.
I'm agreeing. All right, well, drivers meeting in progress here, folks, so we'll give them a couple minutes here to get things ironed out. Last minute details of all the rules and everything, because it's a big field here tonight. It's going to take a lot of patience. Probably more patience than you or I would have out there, Scott, because these Gen 6 cars have got a lot of horsepower to them back wheels. And, if you don't hit them throttle points just perfect, around you go. So, and I know we're going to see our share of cautions tonight. I'm hoping not, but I know we're going to.
I tell you what, after about 3 laps, the couple different sets that I was driving, after about 3 or 4 laps, it turned into a dump truck and just wanted to push up the track. So,
yep.
Hopefully, these other guys, they got much better sets that are better going through the corners, because if not, man, this place is going to be a caution festival tonight.
That's for a fact. Okay, let's run down through the grid here. Starting on the pole, Alan Bowes with a 29.376. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Thomas Keene in second. Jesse Schwartz starting third. Kevin Spalding fourth. Nathan Sadlick fifth. Thomas Brandner, our points leader, coming in tonight, and in a very tight battle with Stephen Pearson. He'll be starting in sixth. Zachary Miller seventh. Daniel Smallwood eighth. Randall Drake ninth, and Joshua Schwartz in 10th. Scott?
Stephen Pearson will start 11th. Jeffrey Porter starts 12th. Jordan Churchill starts 13th. Mike Vining 14th. Bernard Person 15th. Charles Grant Jr. 16th. Ross Cato starts 17th tonight. Michael Warren starts 18th. We haven't seen him in a while. Sean Medling starts 19th. And Tyler Stewsbury rounds out the top 20.
All right, Nick Hunt starting 21st. Josh Witherspoon back in 23rd. Joe Roberts, we're praying and hoping for him to not have graphic problems tonight. Luck stuck with him on the one race, but the next one it didn't. But starting in 24th position, Mark Russell starting 25th. Mark Robertson, our Canadian buddy there, starting in 26th. Ryan McMaster, 27th. Keith Schoner in 28th. And Scott Russell rounding out the field in 29th position.
I wonder if he's in relation to Kurt Russell.
That I do not know. That would be a good question to ask him sometime.
Kurt Russell was a good actor.
Yes, sir. Man, 29 drivers on this slick track. Ooh. All right, so everybody's got their drinks and their popcorn, their drinks, whether it's alcoholic or non-alcoholic beverages. You got to have a drink to sit down here. You don't want to miss a thing, because it's going to be exciting all the way through this. Double points night tonight, and the battle is between Thomas Brandner and Stephen Pearson for this win here. But we've got others that are not mathematically completely out of it. Daniel Smallwood right there, 65. Would you say 65 points back? Something like that.
Yeah, with 29 cars here tonight, it is. I'm thinking it might be close.
Yeah. So
that's a lot of cars, and it's double points. So, and there are penalty points, and you can't get bonus points. So you never know.
Yep, everything is doubled. Race points and incident points. Everything is doubled. So
interesting. Well, then, yeah, there's a chance then.
Yep, we can. We'll have to actually probably, if it's kind of close, we'll probably have to wait for the official word from Scott Drake to find out who the actual winner is. But let's get her going here. Scott, go ahead.
All righty. Pace car is off. And we are racing here in the championship, Kentucky Motor Speedway. We are underway.
Well, Thomas King got a pretty good start right there with Alan Bowes. Let's see if he can keep it up. Jesse Schwartz now already 4/10 back.
Just as we started there, everything on my computer went crazy.
Really?
Give me just a second. Yeah.
Yep. Well, Brandner, our points leader, riding into 5th position. We're going to probably mainly focus on him and Steven Pearson. Pearson getting by Randall Drake, goes into 11th, making short order of Randall early on here. Randall's, he likes to ride a little bit and not wear them tires out. We got somebody slip, Jeffrey Porter.
Steven Pearson just had a big moment there. His championship hopes just flashed before his eyes.
Oh, my.
Pearson just fell way back. He lost a bunch of spots there, Rudy.
Yep, we got a big changes up in the front here. And Thomas
That's what
Keene,
I was talking about. Them slick conditions, man. It's like a skating rink out there tonight.
Thomas Keene for the lead here. Hasn't completed the pass on Alan Bowes yet. Alan does have the line. Good to see Alan back out there racing with these guys, and he's not going to get that lead away from Alan Bowes.
Man, there's a lot of cars out there.
I'm telling you. Brander now goes into 4th.
And they are all over the place, man. This is a multi-group track. We're under caution, Rudy. That didn't take long. We're going to have a bunch of them tonight.
Oh, Mark Robertson got a piece of that, but Josh Witherspoon going to be the guy that's going to go around. Let's see what happened to Josh. Not sure by the looks of it, he may have had a little help here. I don't know.
They were 3 wide going into 3. And it looks like the car on the bottom got loose and went up and collected the guy in the middle, and he went up into Robertson. Robertson was lucky. He got the least amount of damage and kept going.
Yep, that was Keith Shaner that come up into Josh Witherspoon. Luckily, Mark Robertson come out of it okay. But Keith Shaner and Josh Witherspoon going to get some serious damage on their cars.
Yeah, Robertson will have a little bit near the door, but I don't think it's going to be anything that's going to slow him down too much.
No. All right, these guys.
They pull that out.
These guys, some of them guys are already on pit road. Wow, that was quick.
It's championship night, buddy. They ain't wasting no time.
That's right. And they have no resets here tonight, folks. You junk it. You got to sit on pit road and get it fixed up. Doesn't matter whose fault it is. You just got to get it fixed up. But it's looking like from about 7th on back, everybody did come to pit road. Lots of busy on pit road, I'm telling you.
Well, who you interviewing first, Rudy? It's championship night. Let's get started.
Well,
you pick the first one.
Okay. How about we talk to somebody we ain't talked to in a while? How about we talk to Keith Shaner? Keith Shaner, you got a copy?
Yes, I do, Rudy.
Well, that was a pretty close call there, buddy, but are you okay, or will you be able to get it fixed up and get back out there?
Oh, I don't think so.
No? Oh.
I think she's going on the trailer.
Well, I'll tell you, you guys were 3 wide there, and it just, what happened? Did you catch the line, or did it just step out on you?
I don't know. I'm looking at it right now to see what happened.
Yeah, I didn't see you catch the line. It looked like the car just kind of broke loose on you. Could have been a little arrow coming off of Josh Witherspoon there on the high side.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know what went on there. But I know we're putting it on the trailer.
I was going to say, normally I'd say get a beat on traffic, but there's nowhere to go. This is the last race.
Yeah.
Well, are you going to be back next season, Keith, so we can see you go out here and run some more good racing with these guys?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, it would be good to see you back out there next season. So good luck here, Keith. Hopefully you can get it back fixed up and at least try to pick up a couple of positions anyhow and make the best of your night.
Thank you.
Okay. Tough break for Keith Shaner. Man, already.
Yeah, I got a little bit of a chuckle out of him, trying to get him to laugh a little bit.
Yeah, he's pretty good spirited about it. Anyhow, I mean, what can you say when the car steps out like that? I mean, it's really
not much you can do.
Yeah, really nothing you can do about it. You can't. You have no control at that point, and whatever it does, I'm sure he feels terrible about taking Josh Witherspoon out, but yeah, just happened to be at the wrong place there at the wrong time.
He forgot his ice skates and his goalie mask. He didn't know he was going to need them.
Well, a few other drivers come to pit road, so now we've only got the front four out here that did not come to pit road. Jesse Schwartz, first one that did come to pit road. He'll be restarting in 5th position. Nathan Sedlick 6th, Daniel Smallwood 7th, Kevin Spaulding 8th, Joshua Schwartz in 9th, and Mike Vining will be starting 10th.
And them lights are out.
And Alan Bowes has led every lap so far, all 6 of them.
Let's hope we can get a little further this time on this run.
Oh, wow. Evan Roush in chat saying he's glad to be watching the best broadcast around with Rudy and Scott in the booth.
Right on. Well, we appreciate that here at MaxSpeedTV.
Yeah, he helps me on Tuesday nights at ECR now, and he does a great job. Thanks, Evan. Good to see you out there, brother. All right, we're ready to go here. Get them underway again. Let's go. Come on, green flag. Okay, pace car's about to head for pit road, and Alan Bowes is ready on that loud pedal. And there he goes, Keene right along with him. Wow, Keene got a great start there. I see matching cars here. What's going on with that? These guys got matching cars. Zachary Miller. Look at all the guys. Wow, that's cool. Oh, this is a video I'll cherish for a while. Daniel Smallwood running the same car. Look at that.
Tribute to you, buddy.
All right.
They were talking to me about it before the race.
That's cool. Well, I'm going to miss these guys.
You see the hood?
Yeah. That's what I'm looking at right now. That's pretty cool. Well, thanks to these guys, man. It's been great. 8 seasons with these guys broadcasting. That's quite a long time.
Caution, Rudy.
Yep.
Caution. That didn't take long. About the same amount of laps, dude. About 3 laps.
Boy, it went right to Scott Russell. What happened? Did I hit the wrong key? I must have hit the wrong key.
We're on pace for 41 cautions.
I went right to Scott Russell. I don't know who the caution was. Let me know if you find out what it is, because I don't see it anywhere. I seen Scott Russell on pit road.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
And I was just kidding about the 41 cautions. But we're definitely on pace for a bunch.
Yeah. Well, we kind of figured that, Scott. With this track being as slick as it is, you got to really have a handle on it here tonight. I'm telling you. And it's going to take a lot of patience. Probably more than any track out there that these guys race at. This track here is going to take more patience, I think.
Yeah, this is going to be quite the championship race. Brander, he's got to be thinking in the back of his head, we've already had 2 cautions, What could happen to me before this is over?
Right. Well, how about we drag Joshua Schwartz up here and we'll talk to him. I'll let you talk to him, Scott.
Go for it, Rudy. I'll let you handle the interviews.
All right. Joshua Schwartz, you got a copy?
Yes.
Well, how's your race going for you, buddy?
I haven't really gotten to get in a groove yet with these cautions here.
Yeah, I understand that, but how does the car feel out there on this slick Kentucky track tonight?
It's a little loose on the restarts. I think it'd be a lot better once I get a little farther into a run. My setup tightens up a little bit.
Okay, well, that's what we're kind of waiting for, a little bit of a long run here, and hopefully we can get through that. We did not even find where the caution was on that. I don't know where it was, but all right, well, good luck out there, Josh. You're going to try to beat your brother tonight? Is that your brother, Jesse?
Yes, it is. I'm going to try. It's going to be hard, but I'll try.
He's a pretty good racer, ain't he?
Yeah, he's gotten really good lately.
All right, well, good luck, Josh. Go out there and beat him.
Thank you.
Well, we still got Alan Bowes and Thomas Brandner that have not come to pit road yet. I think they're waiting for them tires to come in.
Yeah, I just don't know if they're going to be able to wait that long. I don't know if we're going to get too long of a green flag run here tonight.
I know.
It's just the track, man. The track is just slick.
Yep, caution number 2 already. And Alan Bowes coming to pit road. He is.
Yeah, and everybody else is staying out. That happened to me in an IndyCar race today. I was the only brother that pitted.
Oh, man.
I felt lonely on pit road.
Well, that gave the lead up to Thomas Brandner. So he will get that bonus point for leading the lap.
Now Bose is going to have to go back there and deal with all this traffic on these slick conditions. It's going to be a whole lot different being out there in the front.
Well, I mean, no
resets either.
Not only did he get 1 point on that, he just got 2 points because it is double points night.
Cha-ching.
Yep. And looking back here, Stephen Pearson back in 11th has yet to break the top 10 tonight.
Oh, we've only had like 5 green flag laps, Rudy. I mean, you got to give the guy a shot.
Oh yeah, but he passed a few cars to get where
he really count.
He passed a few cars to get there, to get where he's at, though.
Well, he had that moment where he lost a bunch of spots. He fell back to, I don't even know, 16th, 17th place because he almost lost it coming out of one of those corners.
Yeah. Well, he started 11th tonight and still in 11th.
Well, he's made up some spots after he fell back, so he's recovered. Maybe he's got a fresh, cold one.
That could be. That always makes your race better when you got a fresh, cold one.
Does him anyway. It would just totally ruin my race. If I drank one beer, that'd be the end of it. My line would be any line that I chose at that moment.
Yeah.
I want to go here.
Yeah, I used to know a driver like that. Boy, he could drive really good, but man, he got a couple of drinks in him. Forget it.
Yeah, that'd be it.
But then I've seen guys that they drove better when they were half pie-eyed,
Some do.
All right, here we go, Scott. Lights are out.
Third start already. On lap 13.
Yeah, I want to see some green flag laps here.
Just don't know how many of them we're going to get. Hopefully, once they get going here, everybody just get calmed down, find a nice little groove, and, just take it easy. A lot of side-by-side racing. A lot of guys are trying to make up ground there, and this place, I'm telling you, it's going to be unforgiving tonight.
It sure is. Got to even look and see what the weather was like. 78-degree air temperature and 78-degree track temperature.
Default weather.
Yeah, partly cloudy skies.
Feels treacherous though. Pace car pulls off. Brandner waiting. There he goes. We're racing again. That outside line didn't get a good restart. Sedlick slow on the restart there. It's going to allow Jesse Schwartz to pop up underneath. Looks like Smallwood's going to try to come with.
Yes, he is.
I think that high side's going to get a good run, though, coming out of the corner here.
Well,
maybe not.
Yeah, these guys got brand new tires, so they're getting just as good a run. They're going to have to do it quick, though. First couple of laps and make it count.
Sedlick's coming back now. He'll get the run here. Ooh, he got pitched off.
Yep, Schwartz come up and slowed that progress up real quick.
Hey, look, he's still got that run, though. That's that outside line. Just took it a minute to get going.
Jesse should have probably, when he went up there, he should have stayed there. Oh, Smallwood having a moment. Oh,
yeah, he did.
Oh, that's going to stack up a whole big bunch of them.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, my. Oh, this is...
We didn't even get 3 laps that time. That was 2 laps.
This is sad here. This just took out a bunch of good drivers. I think I seen Pearson involved in that. Yeah, he just got loose right here. The car...
I'm going to look and see.
Kevin Spaulding gets into him. Yep. Mike Vining.
Pearson was in it, but he's going to have, out of all that carnage, he's going to have, he took a big shot at the end. I don't know. He got hit at the very end of it by somebody.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, yeah, he's got heavy damage. Yep. The last shot's what did it. Up until that last shot, he had actually saved that car for the most part, and then somebody hit him when he was stopped, and now it's got heavy damage. And that's probably going to be the championship, but who knows? The same thing could happen to Brandner. You never know.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, those guys get to racing it up here toward the end. But I'm watching Pearson here, and to see who's going to come along here and plow into him. Oh, right there. I see it now.
Ripped the whole front of the car off of it.
That would have been
up until that point. He was good.
That would have been the number 29 of Scott Russell that got into him. Boy, yes, and it did take the whole front of that car off. Smallwood with heavy damage. Oh my!
Wow.
Yeah, looking at
so the new guy is out the championship contender.
Well, them guys are all on pit road.
Welcome to the league.
And we have a brand new leader, Sean Medling.
That's unbelievable.
Yep, that's how fast it happens right there, man. Just that was the big one. Hopefully we don't see any more big ones like that the rest of the night.
Well, no more talking about the championship. At least O'Brandner wrecks.
I see some damage on Alan Bose's car. How did he get damaged?
Oh, yeah, he got a little piece of that. Everybody got a little bit of that who was back there. I mean, that was almost impossible to avoid.
Okay, gotcha.
Everybody got a little something of that. Look at all these junk cars on pit road. Everybody's got some damage.
Yeah.
It's like a scrap heap.
Let's go back here and check out some of these guys. Alan Bose, Zachary Miller, Stephen Pearson, Scott Russell, Randall Drake with damage, Bernard Persons, excuse me, Mark Robertson with heavy damage, Ryan McMaster, Kevin Spaulding, Daniel Smallwood, Charles Grant, Tyler Stooksbury, all these guys with heavy damage. And guess who just went back out on the racetrack? Joshua Witherspoon. And he's going to try to take advantage of that and pick up a whole bunch of positions here.
Here comes Sean Medling. He had stayed out. He's been down pit road.
Yeah, it's looking better and better for Brandner now because Pearson's out of it and Smallwood. So it looks like a clear shot for him. All he's got to do is just ride now. He doesn't have to win it.
Yeah.
All he's got to do is ride.
But it's not over yet. I mean, if Pearson comes back out on the track, Brandner, he could be in an accident. Pearson out there turning laps. You never know. It's not over yet, but it'll be over soon.
Well, they can't afford to not come back out. They've got to at least come back out and try in hopes that something bad does happen to Brandner, So, I mean, they've got to give it that college try.
Yeah, you don't want to throw in the towel, but on life support right about now.
Yep, pretty sure. Well, we've had a few of them take it behind the wall. Smallwood, I don't know, he's kind of iffy there. Tyler Stooksbury and Mike Vining, they actually joined Keith Shaner in retiring from the race tonight, and I'm not sure what's going on with Smallwood right now. He's blinking in and out.
Yeah, him and Thomas Skeen were talking about it before the race about setup, and Smallwood had said he didn't like a loose race car, and Skeen made the comment that was what they were going to have tonight, and it didn't work out too well for Smallwood there.
No. Guess who's up in third place? Joe Roberts.
Fireball Joe.
Yes, sir. He's got himself in contention here.
I'll tell you what, with him up there, man, and all the graphics problems he had, I don't know if that's what Thomas Brandner wants to see, man. That may be like Brandner go, man, oh no, here we go. Fireball Joe right in front of me with his sketchy graphics card. Here goes my championship hopes next.
Well,
I'm just calling it like it's been all year because, man, it's funny how that works, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
that's racing.
I got Jeffrey Porter in the lead. Wow. Things are changing.
That's racing for you, folks.
Yep.
Get us going, Rudy.
Yes, sir. We got it. Hopefully we can get this thing green. Pace car's in. And there goes Jeffrey Porter to lead another lap. Another one of the RPM guys here tonight. Joe Roberts.
They're racing hard behind him. God, look at that.
Yeah, Joe Roberts jumps right into second there. Look at Thomas Brander now on the inside of Jesse Schwartz. But he decides that wasn't the right time to make that move.
Tell you what, there's a whole lot less cars out there now.
Well, I know this isn't a cool thing to say, but fewer cars,
Oh,
fewer
here
cautions.
we go.
Oh,
Porter almost lost it right in front of the whole field. There's your Brander moment right there. He's got to check his shorts now.
Oh, boy.
Wow, what a moment that was. Right in front of the whole field.
Yeah. And it could happen again. Schwartz out there now. It's his turn in the barrel.
Daniel Smallwood would like to come up in the booth with us. Would you like to drag him up?
Well, I can, yeah. Hey, Daniel, what's up?
Not, man. I feel bad for everybody out there.
Yeah,
that was tough, man. You just lose it coming out of the corner?
Yeah, I mean, it got really loose. I mean, I tried to get out of people's way, but there's nothing I could do about it.
Yeah, the conditions out there are treacherous. Me and you were talking about it pre-race, man. It's just crazy slick out there tonight.
Yeah, I thought I was going to like the looseness, but apparently the looseness didn't like me.
But so far, this is our longest green flag run that we've had tonight. What, about 5 laps?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
Look at Brander up there just wiggling all over the place.
Oh, I know it. He's driving the wheels off that thing right now. And here comes Thomas Keene to the bottom. And it looks like he's going to take that away from Brander. Boy, he drove it into the turn hard. Brander.
Yeah, I think he might be watching himself now.
Yeah, Brander, he just come back. He's doing the old crossover on Keene right now. Yeah, Keene's better be careful racing around the points leader there, because that could totally blow this championship right out the window right here. That would not be good. I think that would probably really upset Thomas Brander.
Yeah.
They're just checking on Alan Bowes back here. He started on the pole tonight. He led them first few early laps, and then he did it. He made that mistake of going back there in traffic. Now he's back there in 16th position.
Yeah, he told us that he was going back to have fun. He was bored up front, and it didn't work out for him.
He's 2 laps down now.
I've seen him do that before. And look at the positions I was just talking about. Josh Witherspoon picked up. He passed up all of them guys around pit road, and now running in 17th. He was 26th.
Ooh, Keith's got a moment. He's in the wall. He's wrecking. We're going to have a caution.
Uh-oh.
There goes Keith.
And a caution is out. Let's go see what happened here. Riding in
Not a good day.
Second place.
Yeah, he just lost it.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I had my view on somebody else, but I saw it over in my left monitor. So they come up on somebody, and he dove it hard low, and he just lost control of it.
yeah, that was the 29 of Scott Russell they come up on, and it kind of made everybody have to dodge around him. But
Nobody hit him.
Yeah, that's good. Well, Keene's going to have some
He's going to have some damage, though.
Yeah, he does. Well, hey, Daniel, I don't know whose idea it was about painting your guys' cars up, but thank you guys. That really means a lot, and I will savor this video right here, because that's just how much it means to me.
Yeah, no problem, man. I came up with the idea, and I went to Zach saying that we need to run a paint scheme for you, and he decided to say, heck, man, let's just all of us run a paint scheme for you, because dedicate for you for all you've done for us. I mean, we love having you, Rudy.
Well, it's like I was just saying a little bit ago, I may be back from time to time, and Scott's going to still be here, and it's still going to be MaxSpeedTV too. So it really isn't going to be anything different. It just won't be me. It'll be Robert and Scott.
Yeah, Scott's a good guy, man. I like him.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah, he's a darn good commentator, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. And I like you too, Daniel. You're a hell of a racer, dude.
Yeah, man. I'll try coming in your league sometime if I can.
Oh, yeah, you're always welcome, man. We got Indy the next 2 weeks, road this week, and 300 miles on the oval next week.
Nice.
But you're welcome anytime, brother.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Well, it looks like everybody's pitting here, Rudy.
Yes,
Actually,
sir.
I'm going to replay. They already did.
Yep, and guess who come out of pit road first? Joe Roberts. Are you
It's
kidding
been a while
me?
since we've seen him up front.
Yes,
He's had so many issues with that computer.
Well, I haven't talked to Joe in a while. I'm just kind of curious as to the fact of whether he's got that thing fixed or not. What do you think? We ought to talk to him or don't? I don't know if we want to.
let's jinx him. Bring him on up. He ain't got nothing on the line tonight.
All right. Joe Roberts, you got a copy?
What's up, man?
Well, you're out there in the front. Our biggest question is how's your graphics card doing, or don't you want to talk about it?
It seems fine. I mean, this is the first time I've had a chance to race or do anything in like 3 weeks because I've just been going and studying like crazy. But yeah, it seems fine. I went and I upgraded to the latest driver. I avoided that one that NVIDIA released that was giving everybody blue screens. But other than that, it feels neat.
Okay. Well, you're out there in the lead right now, and you're about to lead your very first lap of the race right here. I'm sure you're going to probably be happy being out in that clean air.
Oh yeah, definitely. And since I've had a couple, frosty beverages, I'm gonna be even more bold.
Oh no!
Frosty beverages.
That could be pop, that could be soda, that could be anything, guys. Jeez.
That's true. It could be Kool-Aid or something.
I like it.
Yeah, well, that's not carbonated, but yeah.
All right. Well, how's the race car feel?
It feels awesome. I can stand it and I can do whatever I want with it. But I don't know how exactly fast it is compared to some of these other guys out here. But I can tell you one thing, it's definitely comfortable. And I was trying to highline last time around, just seeing what it would do up there. And yeah, I can even drive on the very bottom stand, it won't get loose.
Well, very good. Well, I'll tell you what, watch that guy right behind you, Jesse. He has just been really hot tonight.
Well, he might have more talent than me, but I got more guts. So we're going to see how this goes.
It's that bravery that beverage brings out in you, huh?
Oh, yeah, beer muscles. Oh, wait, did I let that slip?
Yep. All right, good luck out there tonight,
courage.
Joe.
Liquid courage, my friend. Liquid courage. See you guys.
Go get him, Fireball.
Thanks.
Oh, Fireball Joe. Well, the field has shortened down, but Bernard Persons get back out on the track. Ryan McMaster. So we have seen a few of the guys return to the track, trying to pick up them valuable positions. Daniel, how much damage you got? Are you going to be able to get back out there?
I'm going to get back out there if I can. I have like 37 minutes required and a couple minutes of optional.
Oh, well. Hey, every position counts out there as a point. So, I mean, you never know what's going to happen in this race. I mean, look at this here. This is already caution number 4 in 29 laps. So
craziness.
Yeah, if I get there, I'm going to do it for you, Rudy.
All right. Okay. Well,
I think we're definitely looking at double-digit cautions tonight.
I hope not for these guys' sake. But, like I was saying a little while ago, the smaller the field, the fewer the cautions.
Yep.
That's true, but yeah, as you said, more cars are headed back on track, and they're going to have damage. So.
Oh yeah. And these guys are, as we just seen right there, they had to dodge around the 29, and that's what got Keen loose. So, yeah, they do play a factor, but that's all part of racing. You got to deal with that. That's not his fault. They got to get around him. He was giving them plenty of room.
Here we go.
All right, pace cars in. Joe Roberts on the gas. Green. Boy, Brander just shoving Jesse Schwartz down the front stretch.
He's in a hurry.
Yes, sir. Nathan Sedlick now to
Got
the
a trophy
inside.
to go pick up.
Yeah, he does. I just hope he's careful out there. He does have damage on the back of that car.
Well, with Pearson already out, is Pearson back out on the track?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Not yet,
Yeah.
Yes, he is. He's in 13th and on the lead lap.
How about that? Well, there you go. He's not throwing in the towel. He doesn't have a front of the car, but he's competing.
Hey,
Brander's still in trouble then.
I've seen cars that had damage on them that drove better after they had damage on them than they did beforehand.
Yeah, I don't think that one's going to.
No, that
would be a bit of a stretch, Rudy.
Yeah, that one looks pretty bad.
Be like calling wrestling real.
Yeah, really. Well, Schwartz holds off Nathan
Keen
Sedley.
around. He saved it. Keen saved it. Oh, no.
No caution, though. He gets it back going again. He's struggling with that setup right now.
Yeah, we felt pretty good in practice, and I don't know what happened during the race.
Got rubber laid down on the track?
Probably, I mean,
Yep.
I felt pretty good at the end, too.
Well, Joe Roberts.
Here goes Branner making a move.
Oh.
Trying to go into third, and he's going to get it.
Yes, sir.
Sedley gives it up easy. Gonna be hard to battle tonight, man. With the way the conditions are, it's gonna be hard to battle. You're just pretty much gonna have to give it up or take the chance of wrecking.
Well, those two are teammates, and I'm sure Nathan doesn't want to hold up his teammate. Nathan's out of it mathematically. He's out of it for the championship, but he knows that Thomas Brander is in, for the win here and the championship. And this will be, let's see, he won last year. This will be 2 in a row. Is that sound right, Daniel?
Got Jesse Schwartz back here bouncing off the wall.
Yeah.
Or Joshua Schwartz, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, I went on Jesse there. Sorry, Joshua.
It's Joshua. He fell back some spots there. He's all right, but he bounced it off the wall.
Michael Warren.
Probably lost about 2 or 3 spots.
Mark Russell. Looks like he's kept his car pretty clean. He's making a move on Michael Warren now, and he goes into the top 10.
Alan Bowes is out of the race.
Oh, yep, another one out. Scott Russell.
So much for having fun, huh?
Yeah, Scott Russell's still on pit road. Zachary Miller's about to pass him up here in a couple of minutes. I think another 4 laps he'll pass Scott Russell and go into 16th. Brian McMaster just passed Alan Bowes and goes into 18th. So we got some guys still trying here. Hey, like I said, you never want to give up. You can pick up them valuable positions. If Daniel gets out there, he can pick up about, 4 or 5 more positions here. That's 4 or 5 more points, Daniel.
Yep. If I got there, I'm got there. It'll be a while, though.
Well, Joe was saying that Jesse Schwartz maybe had more talent.
Oh, we
Jesse
got a spinner. There he's spinning. Oh, wow. How Sedley didn't T-bone him, I don't know. But wow.
Yeah.
Man, I was ready to get the steak sauce out on that one.
And just as I was saying that he's got the talent, as Joe Roberts was saying, he had the talent out there to probably beat Joe, and he slips. Doggone.
Oh, he had the talent of saving that thing, man. Yep. And what a move by Sedley to avoid him, dude. I'm telling you. I thought he was gonna T-bone him, but he didn't.
Well, that puts
Brainer back up to 2nd.
Yep. And Jordan Churchill into 4th now. Moving forward. Jeffrey Porter back up to 6th. Nick Hunt, 7th. It's the closest we've seen him to the front. Joshua Schwartz in 8th. Ross Cato. Haven't even talked about Ross tonight. Here he is breaking the top 10 in the 9th. Mark Russell, 10th place, trying to chase down Ross Cato.
I'm just looking at the top 10. Joe Roberts started 24th, Jordan Churchill 13th, Porter 12th, Hunt 21st, Cato 17th, and Russell 25th.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep. Because all them cars wrecked out that were mid-pack, and now,
that's all the top 10 right there.
Yep. Isn't that something?
That's what happens when you have a whole bunch of wrecks early on.
Now
Porter under Jesse Schwartz.
Jesse Schwartz? Yep.
Yeah.
When they're so battling, Jesse's fighting them, but I think, yep, there he goes. Porter does complete the pass on him. Porter must have got those tires cooled off a little bit, and they're starting to get a little bit more bite here on this green flag run.
Steven Pearson just back here riding by himself now.
Yep, 13th place. Got a lot of damage, but 22 seconds behind the leader, which puts him not too awful far ahead of the leader, really.
got to give him props for staying in there, man, because you know he's got to be frustrated at this point. And, you know, he's out there on the track just hoping right now. Anything can still happen.
Yep, he's hoping Brandner has a terrible night, but I don't know. See, even right now, if Brandner wrecked right now and he finished 17th, okay, and Pearson won the race, I still think mathematically, if you do the double points and everything, I'm not really sure if he would have enough to beat him. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, Brandner's starting to catch Roberts.
I'm only seeing 4 people that are disconnected, so there's still a lot of people sitting on pit road getting damage fixed. So if he were to wreck right now, no telling how many guys are going to come back out on the track and how far he would fall.
That's right. You are right.
So he's not out of the woods yet. He's getting close to it. I mean, he can see the opening just ahead.
Yep. Well, these guys have put some distance on third place, Nathan Sedlick. And then it's a long ways back to Jordan Churchill, 4.8 seconds behind the leader right now. Long ways back.
See old Keynes out there holding on to it. He's back there in 14th place.
Let's try and find him. There he is. Yep. Yeah, he's 1 lap down. He's probably praying for a caution right now to get back on the lead lap.
You know he is.
Yep. And he's coming up on Sean Medling. Medling actually running in 11th place. He does have a little bit of right front damage. Not a whole lot, just a little.
This is by far our longest green flag run of this race.
Yes, sir. And look at this. Look at what's going on here. Brandner closing up on Joe Roberts. And I mean closing big time.
Joe's going to let him go.
Yep, he's going to let him go.
So that car just starting to go away from Joe, and he knows there's no sense in risking it. Yeah, Scott Russell just took it behind the wall. He's out of the race.
But what a power move by Brandner right there, man! I'm telling you, that was great racing.
You know, Brandner's happy when he sees Pearson right in front of him.
Ooh, Brandner lost a little momentum there coming out of the corner. Here comes Joe Roberts back. So maybe Brandner's starting to feel it a little bit here.
Could be.
There's Pearson. They're going by Pearson.
Pearson
going a lap down, coming up pit road.
He had his chance right there. He could have right turned him.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
He didn't take it.
No. He's actually coming to pit road here. Stephen Pearson.
Yep.
He says, I've had enough of them old tires.
Pearson may not win the championship tonight, but he had a hell of a season, and it was good to see him hit victory lane a couple times there at the end of the season.
Porter and Jesse Swartz battling again.
Yep, Jesse Schwartz gets back around. Jeff Porter. I think Stephen Pearson's going to be on pit road for a little while, maybe trying to get a little more damage fixed up on that car.
Yeah, now that he's a lap down, I think he realizes that it's all but over.
Yep. So Joe Roberts now falls about a half a second behind the leader, and Nathan Sedlick trying to close up on them boys, but he's closed the gap up a lot. Running the Minions Toyota tonight. Minions. Whoever invented
I'm just glad that we've run more laps than we've been racing for minutes, because a little bit ago we were ahead by minutes instead of laps.
Yeah.
I wasn't digging that too much. I don't think anybody else was either.
No, it looked like it was going to be a wreck fest here, but boy, it sure turned out to be a pretty good race now. These guys doing a good job. 4 cautions.
And out the traffic.
Jordan Churchill, 4th place. Got Jesse Schwartz closing in on him.
Porter riding right there with him. Just kind of hanging out.
Yep. He's saying, here, kitty, kitty.
Hey, Daniel, how long was the fuel window?
Probably about, I think it was around 40 laps, but I don't know if you want to take your tires that long, because tires are more important than the fuel is, I think.
Definitely. How long do you think we'll be seeing these guys come in? They've been out there, what, about 25 laps?
Yeah, right about 25, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say around another 20 laps probably. But once one guy comes in, they're all gonna come in.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Brander still out front. Joe Roberts closed right up on him right there, and Nathan Sedlick too. All three of them guys. Look at this nose to tail.
Brander got really tight.
Nathan Sedlick right behind Joe. Boy, he's giving him a fit right now. Joe's probably saying, "Where did you come from?"
Here comes Sedlick hard. Look at this.
Looking to the inside, but he doesn't want to take out his teammate. Them three all RPM teammates. Doing a good job, though. Jesse Schwartz, he gets away from Jordan Churchill. Jordan Churchill got around Jeffrey Porter, goes into fifth. Porter back to sixth. Joshua Schwartz trying to chase down his brother, Jesse. I'll tell you what, he's only 3 positions behind him. Doing good. And Mark Russell did get by Ross Cato and go into 9th.
Sedlick just got by Roberts there for second.
Yes, he did. When you know it, I was back in the field looking at something else, and there they go. I always miss it.
Churchill's under fire by Porter now.
Yeah, the guys in chat here saying that Brander should make a run for pro, but that costs a little money and a little dedication. But I'd almost think he is pro material. You know, he's got the gumption to do it. You know, and the go. You know, the gumption to go to do it. So
got quite the battle going on back here for 10th place, Rudy.
Yes, sir. Ross Cato and Sean Medling. And it looks like Ross isn't going to mess around with them.
They've been doing this for about a lap, side by side. They're battling it up.
Ross ain't giving up too much.
I'm looking at Jesse Swartz.
Still not giving up. Sorry, Danny.
I'm looking at Jesse Swartz lap times compared to the leaders. He's about 3 tenths faster every lap. Well, last lap he wasn't, I don't think.
Well, Sean Medling almost had a minute there. He got a little wiggly in the turn, but
This is awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, he completed the pass on Cato, though.
What a battle for 10th place. Those guys back here for 10th place battling that hard. Everybody wants every position tonight.
Yep, double points. And, you know, hey, there's 2 more points right there Sean Medling got just by passing up Ross Cato.
Sedlick's reeling in Thomas Brander right now.
Yep, and Jesse Schwartz is coming.
Yeah, he's about 10th to 2 tenths faster a lap.
He's still a little ways back there, though. 3.4 that time by.
Yep, 3.3 right now. He's chopping a 10th or 2 off a lap, so he's coming. But they're going to be coming up on pit stops here pretty quick.
I just want to say that. I don't know if he'll get to him before the green flag pit stops.
Sedlick to the lead.
Yep, Sedlick taking over the lead. He does lead that lap, so he gets a bonus point. 2 bonus points.
Pearson coming off pit road.
Michael Warren out of the race. And Pearson, you said coming off pit road. Good.
Yep.
I think he's seen Michael Warren jump out, and there's an opportunity to pick up a couple more positions, or another position anyhow.
Yeah, Michael Warren fell out.
Oh, he may come back though. He was running good. He was running in 13th. All right, Joe Roberts trying to hang on here in 3rd place.
Yeah, he's kind of closing in on Brander here a little bit.
Look at Jesse Schwartz now 2.7 seconds behind these guys, so he's chopping He's chopping two tenths off a lap.
Yeah, he made up a bunch of time there. Here comes Branner. Branner to pit road. He's the first one to the pit of the leaders.
Yep.
He had enough of them tires.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Or when his teammates will start coming in.
I put a lot of these.
Oh, T-Brand.
Yes, sir, T-Brand. We have T-Bro and T-Brand.
Yep.
He's had a heck of a year.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to
Did he win the
talk to him.
championship last season?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I thought.
Leaders coming to pit road again.
All right, Thomas is away. Jeffrey Porter takes over the lead. But let's go back here and see Nathan Sedlick and these guys all coming to pit road now.
Yep, everybody else came this time. Schwartz, Roberts, Sedlick. 4 Mr. Feelgoods, please.
Oh, and Jesse Schwartz just overshot his pit and had to back up. Oh, that's so costly on pit road.
Yeah, on the green flag it is.
Daniel, you've been there and done that. I know you have.
Yep.
Mike
It's
Hunt
not fun.
No, it's not. It's kind of bust your ego there for a few minutes. You can't believe you just made that mistake, you know?
Yeah.
It happens.
Yep. Well, look at this here. Nick Hunt up in the front does lead a lap, and Mark Russell hot on his tail.
How about Nick Hunt being up there in the lead?
I know, this is pretty good. It's good to see the Pennzoil car up front. Mark Russell looking to the inside.
See how long he chooses to stay out there.
And Mark Russell takes over the lead, so he's going to try to get a bonus point here in the next lap. Look at Jesse Schwartz come up here with these new tires. Old hot rod there.
Yep.
He's going to outdrive Mark into the turn here. And
here comes Churchill, too.
He'll get his lap back. And
They can't come to pit road.
Mark Russell will lead a lap here and collect a bonus point, or 2 bonus points. Who's on pit road? Nick Hunt?
Nick Hunt, yeah.
Got him.
Yeah, Russell's out there hoping for a caution now. Doing the old caution dance inside the car.
Him and Medling and Ross Cato. That's 1, 2, 3.
Michael Warren just said in the chat that his computer locked up.
Oh, man. Well, it's a good thing it didn't do it like when he was, you know, something happened there and he would have caused a big caution, so.
Yeah.
Well, Mark Russell continues to stay out. Here comes Mike Vining, or I'm sorry, Jeffrey Porter. I get them too confused sometimes. Getting by, and he will go back on the lead lap. Well, you can tell the difference between them 4 new tires and old tires, can't you?
Yeah, Russell, Medling, and Cato right now are just praying for that caution flag. It worked out for them.
Yeah.
Because all these other guys behind them would have to come down pit road, get 4 field goods again. They wouldn't be able to stay out.
Everybody's too spread out to have a caution right now, I think, unless somebody else spins.
Yep.
Medling 4.4 seconds behind Mark Russell. Ross Cato, these 3 have not come to pit road yet. Waiting to see when they do. And Brander is closing that gap. He's down to 15.7 seconds. And look at the gap he's got between him and the guy behind him, Nathan Sedlick, running in 5th. They're like 4 seconds apart. Unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah. He's got a good pit crew.
Well, he had the same pit time as Nathan Sedlick, 14.8 seconds. Now, Joe Roberts had a 14.5 second.
Well, Brainer did pit a lap earlier, so that might have him too.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, you can lose a lot of time just on your entry into road.
Yeah.
Brander down to 12.6 seconds now.
Yeah, Mark Russell's last lap was 32.4 compared to Brandner's 30.4.
Wow, 2 seconds difference. That's a lot.
Just hoping for that caution.
Yep, Mark just keeps staying out
Steven
there.
Pearson's back on pit road.
Yep. 14th place. Well, we got about 55 to go here, folks.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to happen for Steven Pearson on this night. It was a valiant effort, though, man. He had a great season.
Yes, he did. He's got nothing to hang his head in shame about, man. That was one heck of a season he's had. A couple of wins just in the last couple of weeks here that have really boosted him right up there, you know. And I mean, he's got nothing to hang his head low about.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say high before? Thought I said, did he hang his head high? No, I meant low.
I thought you said low.
Yeah. You know what I meant.
Yeah.
Yep. We got you, Rudy.
Nathan Sedlick in 5th. Joe Roberts 6th. Jesse Schwartz 7th. Jordan Churchill 8th. Jeffrey Porter 9th. And Joshua Schwartz still hanging on to the top 10. Last one on the lead lap. We're waiting to see when Mark Russell's going to come to pit road here. I think he's coming in right now. Yes, he is.
Yep.
Giving that lead up. It's going to give the lead up to Sean Medling. Yes, Sean's going to continue to stay out. That puts
Brandon's right behind him.
Oh. Well, I think what the deal was, I think Mark was hoping that maybe he could make it just as far as he could possibly make it for this to be his last pit stop, but I don't know. That's going to be 52 laps. Can he make it 52 laps?
That'd be a stretch. I don't know if he wants to do it on tires, though.
Brandner now getting by Medling, goes back into the lead.
I think that's what Medling's doing then. Medling's trying to stretch it out here where he's just got to make that one last stop.
Yeah.
Where all these guys will have to stop again.
Well, he's not in a bad position to do it. You know, I mean, but the longer he stays out here, these guys are closing. Now, Nathan Sedlick just got around Ross Cato, and so
Here
did
comes
Joe
Medling.
Roberts.
Here they come. I was going to say, I'm sure they're going to come soon. I'm sure Cato will see that. He'll come next time.
Yep.
Pearson stuck it behind the wall, guys.
Oh, man. Well, I think we need to drag him up here and talk to him. What do you think?
Yep.
Stephen Pearson, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Well, you seen your championship hopes go up in smoke here tonight, brother, but you know, you got nothing to hang your head low about tonight because you have raced one heck of a season this season. And to come out of here, probably going to get second in points. I don't know how it's all going to shake out here, but you're probably looking at second or possibly third. But, man, I'm telling you what a season you've had.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, we worked pretty good on this setup, and I was looking forward to tonight, and just, I don't know. People seen smoke and decided they just wanted to keep their foot on the gas instead of checking up. I mean, it was called out that there was a wreck, and they just didn't check up. I mean, when you hear wreck, let off the gas, hit the brake.
Yeah.
It's not rocket science. You know what I'm saying? It's not rocket science.
No, I know it. I know. Well, but, you know, it looks like your buddy Thomas Brander is going to just cruise to an easy championship here anyhow, but I think he was a little concerned. He was getting up there and trying to stay as far ahead of you as he could possibly stay. But you still put on a heck of a show. You didn't qualify well, though, and that was kind of disappointing.
Yeah, no, I hadn't even worked on the Q set. And I just threw some tape on it and took some fuel out of it, and it was way too tight. It was horrible. Horrible.
I seen you wreck. Did you wreck there in qualifying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought you did. I was like, oh, you just wrecked. That's why you were back in like 8th place. But, you know, like Scott said, that's where you like to be anyhow. You always do well coming back, you know, like from, you know, either inside or the outside of the top 10. You always run well there. So, well, we're sorry about your night here, but you're still looking at a very good season, Steven. So congratulations on a great season here at IWCR.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Rudy. I appreciate you putting on these broadcasts, man. It's going to be a bummer not to have you around, man. I mean, you and Scott are the bomb putting these broadcasts on. I mean, both of y'all do a great job. I mean, it's just not going to be the same without you. And I went and checked the points a while ago. Since Mr. Smallwood, I think he had an incident too. He was the only one that I think could have passed me, and so I think I'm pretty safe for second. And you know, it's like RPM 1-2 finishing the points, and I don't know what. And Nate may be able to catch Smallwood. I'm not sure though, but I mean, we could have a 1-2-3. If not, congrats to Mr. Smallwood for third place in the points, man. I mean, hey, nothing to hang your head about there.
Nope. All right. Well, thanks for talking with us, Steven, and we'll probably catch up with you after the race. So don't go anywhere. We're going to probably want to talk to you about the championship.
No, I think I'm done for the night.
What? Aw.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, we'll go kick back and drink you a cold one and relax a little bit.
All right, guys. You have fun up there.
Okay, thanks, Steven.
Hey, congrats on a great season, Steven.
Thank you, Scott. I appreciate it.
Yeah, tough break.
That's a tough break, man.
Yeah,
you can hear it in his voice.
You can. I was just going to say that. Yes, you can. Nathan Sedlick in second. Joe Roberts third. You know what? He may be right, Daniel, unless you can get back out there on that track. Nathan Sedlick is running right there in second place.
Yeah, I'm not getting out there yet.
But you're going to have to pick up, you can pick up, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 positions. But the longer you stay off the track, the less of a chance you're going to have to pick up that many positions.
Yeah, I got 2 minutes left.
The clock's ticking here, buddy.
I'll tell you what, guys, Cato and Medling are back at it again, battling for 10th place again.
Oh, man.
Right back where they were before the green flag pit stops.
Well, I'd say they're having a good time back here. They're both,
yeah, they are.
Both of their cars are, pristine. I mean, they got no damage on them. Just a tick of damage on the right front corner of Medling's car, but I don't think it's bothering the speed of it at all.
Medling looking to break into that top 10.
Yeah, he wants that top 10. Keen's still hanging in there in 12th place. I got to give him a lot of credit for everything he's been through tonight. Look at this here top 12.
And the only problem is now, if caution were to come out, he wouldn't get lucky, dog. He's not the first car lap down now. That would be Nick Hunt.
Right.
Back there in 8th place. Only 7 cars left on the lead lap, Rudy, and Josh Schwartz ain't far from going a lap down himself.
Yeah. Let's see, about a half a lap. Yeah, about a half a lap behind the leader right now. And we know how fast Brander is. Brander's rocket fast out there tonight. He's not going to just sit back. He doesn't want to just win the championship by finishing in 10th place. He's going for the gusto here again this season. That's what he did last season,
do it in style.
That's right. You want to put the car in victory lane, and it's not just there for the victory, but for the championship. So I got to say, man, Thomas is one heck of a racer. And I know his dad's in chat. Maybe you ought to talk him into going pro there, Tom.
He can do it.
Look, somebody's on pit road. Is that Jesse Schwartz?
Yeah, sure is. I don't think he can make it from here.
Short pitting.
Who's that? Jesse Schwartz?
Jesse Schwartz.
Yep.
God, it looks like Joe Roberts too.
They might be able to make it.
Yep, Jesse Schwartz is away. And Joe Roberts is away, so boy.
I think Joe just took 2 tires. He was down away pretty quickly to be taking 4.
No, he took 4.
Yeah? Wow.
Yeah. So did Jesse. And Jesse had a lot quicker pit stop than Joe did. Joe actually was pretty slow. 15.6 seconds, which is very slow.
I guess it was just the difference on the track then.
Yeah, Jesse Schwartz had a 14.6, a second faster on pit road.
Not bad.
Yeah. Well, now I'm just kind of wondering. Now we know Brandner is going to have to stop one more time. He can't make it from there. So when is he going to stop, or is he going to stay out here to the bitter end and hope for a caution?
I think he'd be better to pit.
Yeah, Sedlick is closing that gap back up now. It seems like Sedlick, his car comes alive here on the long run.
Daniel, didn't you say that the fuel run was 50 some odd laps?
I think you can make it 50, but I think 40 is the best time to pit.
Well, I'm just thinking back to when Cato and Medling pitted, and they pitted around that mark. And if they can go that far, they might be able to go to the end and not have to pit again.
Okay, let me see. Let me go here and see when Cato. Okay, Ross Cato pitted on lap 76. Now, before that, he pitted on 26, so he went 50 laps.
Yeah, 50 laps. He stretched at 50. That's what I'm saying. These boys might be trying to get to the end here and might be trying to pull some sneakiness.
Yep. See, that's what's cool about this, Scott. I have all this in the events tab here. You know,
I like that.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Well, Nathan Sedlick coming to pit road, so he's going to make his last pit stop of the night. And that'll give second place up to Jordan Churchill. He will go into second as he passes up Nathan Sedlick. Let's see what Nathan's going to do here. It's too many laps to try 2 tires right now. Don't you think, Daniel?
Yeah, it's way too early.
I mean, if there was, maybe inside 20 to go.
I think I just heard Brandner say he's coming in.
Maybe. Yes, he is. He's coming in now, too.
People that stay down that long, they might have had the right strategy.
And Jordan Churchill and Jeffrey Porter are all coming in, too.
Well, one thing I'm thinking here, one of the reasons why these guys are pitting now, they're short pitting, is because they know there might be some guys that might be able to go to the end, so they want to have fresher tires on a longer stint.
Right. Oh, they just fixed a little damage on Brandner's car there on the back.
This could work out for Brandner when it's all said and done.
Yes, sir. Joshua Schwartz.
I think it will.
Joshua Schwartz is going to lead a lap, guys.
Nice.
Yeah, go get him, Josh. I'm proud of him, man. He was, he's chasing he knows Jesse, his brother's a lot faster, but here he is leading the lap. That's great. Jesse led a lap earlier. He's got to tie his brother.
They're both heck of a drivers.
Yep, I agree. Well, Mark Russell back in second.
Joshua Schwartz coming to pit road.
Yep, that's going to put Mark Russell back in the lead now. Mark Russell, I believe, has enough fuel to make it to the end. Let me go see where. I know he pitted. Trying to think of where he pitted at here. I'll find it in a minute. Well, there he is. Lap 71. Nope, too far, huh?
It's close.
Yeah, it'll be a
54
stretch.
laps.
54 laps. Ooh.
I don't know how much fuel they had left before he pitted, though, so.
Yeah,
and now Brandner's out there on fresher tires. Brandner's going to chase him down pretty quickly.
Yeah, he's coming already. Look at the time he's chopping down. He just took
Ooh,
4/10 off.
big wiggle there. Big wiggle.
4/10 off there just in about a half a lap.
He could get a caution to be in the catbird seat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because Mark Russell would definitely come to pit road. Well, I think it would be beneficial for everybody to come to pit road.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to stay out there and try it. Brandner wouldn't want to stay out there knowing that guys like Mark Russell, Joe Roberts coming to pit road. Oh, boy, is he loose. Ooh, man, he wiggled going into the turn. That's not good. Something.
Mark Robertson back out on track.
Did he make a change to that car or something and it's not agreeing? He's done that before. Scott, we've talked to him. Yeah, he's made a change and then said, man, I wished I wouldn't have made that change.
You said that he got some damage fixed on the back that might hurt him too.
True. Changed maybe the throttle points a little bit or something. But as a driver, you got to learn to adjust to that. Joe Roberts is closing in on Mark Russell. He is cutting that time right down.
Brander is too.
Yep, they're coming. Mark might be just trying to save fuel right now or something, but gosh.
Keen sideways. Oh, good save. Good save. Right in front of Joe Roberts. Wow.
Whoa.
Almost got a caution. Keen almost got his caution. Unfortunately, he wouldn't have got the wave around.
Well, that was so cool, Daniel. I can't thank you guys enough for. I mean, that really makes me feel proud. Man, I'm gonna miss you guys. I mean that. I don't want to get all teary-eyed here. I'm gonna miss you guys a lot. You guys have been good to me, and I know you guys have went through a lot with me having health issues and everything. So, well, Joe Roberts takes over the lead from Mark Russell.
Well, Rudy, at the end of the race, Thomas Keene wanted me to let you know to keep the feed live. And take it to his car. They're going to give you some kind of salute lap.
Yeah, we got a surprise. Well, I guess you let it out of the bag.
Okay.
Well, I didn't want you. Otherwise, he would have killed the stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't want him to kill the stream. So
I just wanted to dedicate it to you, Rudy.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
Well, I'm going to give me your TeamSpeak address so I can come in and talk to you sometimes.
Well, I'm telling you, Robert's going to do an amazing job too. You guys he's going to grow on you guys. Robert is nothing but a likable guy. Nothing but a likable guy. Isn't that right, Scott?
Yes, sir. Bob's my buddy.
That's right. Mine too. And man, I'll tell you what, you're going to just fall in love with him, man. He's going to do an amazing job just like I have been doing for 8 seasons now. And, hopefully he can I hope his health holds up for him and he can do 8 seasons with you guys. So that would be really cool. He's got his health issues too, but mine, I don't know, man. They're just so unnerving sometimes, and it's just I got to get away from this for a little while, And
that happens, Rudy.
Maybe maybe someday I might be back. Who knows? I mean, it'd
be awesome.
Yeah, but then you guys will be going, "Oh, Robert, we're gonna miss you."
I did a few broadcasts with Robert before. He's a cool guy.
Yep. What'll be Robert?
We're gonna be in good hands.
Robert and Scott in the booth. Yep.
We'll be in good hands.
Yes, sir. Well, Brander is closing that gap on Joe Roberts, big time here.
He's trying. He's dealing with slower traffic getting there. Now the road's clear.
Now the worst that Roberts can finish, as long as everything holds up for him. Worse, he can finish a second, even if Brander gets by him, as long as everything goes his way. Now, Nathan Sedlick just passed up Mark Russell. These two going at it.
Well, at the same time, Joe's got to protect his equipment.
Right. And here comes Jesse Schwartz going around Mark Russell. And Mark's got the newer tires. Wow. Well, I think he's probably thinking, hey, I don't want to get in the way of these guys. These guys are all battling for points. Mark's not in it for points. I think he's only raced a couple of races this whole season. So he's not in it for points, and he doesn't want to. Sure, he wants to get up there and win, but he doesn't want to take the glory away from these guys, Yeah. Well, guess who's got company in the front?
Fireball Joe.
Oh boy, and here we go.
Look at Brander.
Brander just got hammered down.
Yeah, he did. Look at that. Wow.
They almost got together.
I think they did just a little bit.
Yeah, they did touch.
Little kiss.
Oh. Unbelievable.
That was a championship kiss saying, hey, congratulations.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's exactly what it was. Well, Nathan Sedlick going to finish in third. Daniel, I don't know, brother. Oh, Daniel's back
on track.
Oh, I'm going to drag you down to your room so we're not disturbing you.
Oh, you keep me in here, Rudy. I'm having fun.
Okay.
I like how talking to you and Scott.
Okay. Thought you'd want to be down there with your teammates.
I'm having fun here with you.
Well, Jesse Schwartz on a roll here, trying to pick up one more position from Nathan Sedlick. And we got Daniel in the booth with us right here. Well, Daniel, I don't think you're allowed to run modifieds in a freaking Gen 6 race. That thing looks like a modified, dude.
Well, as long as you're enjoying it, Rudy, I don't care.
Well, you look like you got some speed to you.
I was feeling pretty good now. So I felt like that earlier, though.
Good. Very good. Well, you've already picked up a couple of positions.
Too bad Pearson ain't out there. It looked like a modified race.
Yeah. I'm trying to see where's... Steven Pearson's back out on the track.
You really?
I'm sorry, Reconnect. Are you serious? We got a modified race.
Yeah.
You guys got to get near each other.
Maybe I should have put that in the description of the race here tonight and said, well, this is going to be a Gen 6 race to start, and it's going to turn into a modified race. Well, he's trying to pick up some positions here by just riding the low line, but I think he's about picked up all the positions he can pick up right now.
He knew Smallwood was going to go back out on the track, so he figured he'd go head back out there.
That's exactly right.
Smallwood was sitting up here in the booth with us trying to be sneaky about it, but his plan backfired.
Well, just to let you know,
remember Daniel used to have that list.
Pearson did poke me. Pearson poked me a minute ago, and he said, "I'm back." So,
must have got a lot of people off the blacklist tonight.
Yep, Daniel and his old list.
Joe Roberts now 2.7 seconds back.
Keane just bounced off the wall right behind Joe Roberts.
I seen that, yep.
It's been a long night for Keane.
Nathan Sedlick still trying to come in third here, and with 15 to go, I believe he might be able to hold off Jesse Schwartz, but you know, he is kind of falling backwards just a little.
Keane's been trying to get back into the top 10 all night since he was involved in that single car incident where he spun earlier, and he just hasn't been able to get back into the top 10.
Nope, not with Nick Hunt out there, and Nick being actually a lap closer. You know, he is only 2 laps down where Keane's 3 laps down, or vice versa. I think Nick Hunt's 1 lap down, yeah, and Keane's 2 laps down. My bad. It shows up different sometimes on this relative here. Joe Roberts falls 3.6 seconds back. He's only a second from falling into the clutches of Nathan Sedlick now. But it looks like it's going to be RPM 1, 2, 3, guys. Just how Brandner called, or Joe Roberts called it there earlier when we talked to him.
This really had a good season.
Yeah, this has been great here, man. I'll tell you what, I'm trying to look here and see when the last caution come out. We got the green flag. Wait a minute here. No, never mind. Hold on. Flag. What was that on laps? Lap 28. Lap 28, and we've been green ever since.
And I'll tell you what, I think ever since then, Sean Medling and Ross Cato have been battling up. Thomas Brandner coming up on them, the race leader here. He's trying to work through them as they battle for 9th place here.
Yep.
Brandner trying to get through. Cato trying to keep it out of the wall.
Yeah, Cato went real high there, but while he was doing that, Medling just went right on by him.
Yep. They're battling for 9th there.
That's pretty awesome. Well,
they've been battling all night long. It's been quite the battle between these two. I'm sure they're going to be wore out.
Well, guess what, guys? Joe Roberts has got his teammate Nathan Sedlick right on his tail with 11 to go. Is he going to be able to hold him off?
Probably not at this point.
Not the way Sedlick came from so far back, and here he goes to the inside. Nathan Sedlick for 2nd place. And we've had, Nathan's just had a terrible season this year, up and down and up and down, It's like this week he has a good race, and next week he gets wrecked out.
Joe's hasn't been much better.
Nope. Joe's been pretty much all graphic issue problems,
Yeah, we're getting caught up in other people's wrecks.
Yeah. But he goes back to third, so he lets his teammate go by. Nathan is just a tick faster than Joe. And as long as he can finish right there, they got 10 to go. Jesse Schwartz is 9 seconds behind the leader. He's a little less than 4 seconds behind Joe Roberts.
Yeah, with him overshooting his box, it didn't really help him a lot.
No. I'm riding along here with Jesse Schwartz. 9 to go. And we can see Joe Roberts up there. He's a long ways up there.
Rudy, I'm going to let you handle all the interviews tonight there at the end. All the championship stuff and all the stuff with after the race. Don't forget to leave the feed running.
Okay. Were you leaving?
No, I'm going to be here. I'm just going to let you handle the interviews.
Okay. Eight laps to go. Brandner led 57 laps. He's not only going to lead the most laps, he's going to come out the winner. Well, we might be saying that a little prematurely here. I don't know. But it's looking pretty good for him anyhow right now.
I always had bad luck at my home track.
Well, don't look like you're going to pick up any more positions now.
I'm going to stay in it.
Oh, there you go. Don't give up.
Hey, might as well now. You only got 6 laps to go.
Yep.
Yeah, then we got that after.
Besides that, you and Pearson got to win the modified division. Money has got to win.
Yeah,
He's a little ways ahead of me.
Got to crown a modified champion tonight, too, folks. Stay tuned.
And the only reason why he's staying in there is because you're back out on the track.
Yeah.
You know that.
So just stay out there because he's out on the track.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah, I like Pearson. He's a good guy.
It's called playing chess.
Well, I'll tell you, nothing against you, Daniel, but he deserves second place because he drove his
definitely
butt off this season.
Pearson's a good dude. He's had a heck
weeks.
of a season. Yeah, he has.
He's right in front of him. He might get a little battle before it ends.
We're trying to catch up. Okay, we got Pearson. Yeah, okay. Look at this.
You got to get this.
Yeah, Daniel could take out. Yeah, let's see if you took out Brandner. I'm just kidding. Yeah, there's somebody we haven't talked about all night long right there ahead of the leader, Charles Grant Jr., another one of the modified cars out there.
Pearson pulled it off. He didn't want to get in a modified race.
No. Brandner taking 3 to go this time by, folks. 3 more laps here at Kentucky for the season finale here of season number 8 at IWCR. And I wanted to thank each and every one of you for tuning in here tonight. This has been one heck of a race, Scott, for the season finale. I'll tell you, it didn't start out that great, but man, it sure has turned into be a great race.
Yeah, after we had that great big crash that Daniel caused, we were good to go.
I keened it.
Yeah, you keened everybody out
I'm sorry, man. I had to.
No, that's all right.
You've been in here with us all night. I had to give you one.
That's all right. I enjoy listening to you guys and everything.
But yeah, man, it's been great since then. We haven't had a caution since, and we're almost to the end of this thing, almost the end of another season of IWCR. My second with you, and it's been good calling this one and the last one with you.
And you're not done, buddy. You got another season next season. So
yes, sir.
Yep, Scott will be back here for season number 9. Oh boy, big blink.
It's gonna be wild, folks. Trust me.
1 more lap to go as Thomas Brandner, boy, he started blinking right there at the end, and we don't want to see that. Oh, down on the yellow line, got a little loose.
He's having fun now.
And here we go, folks. Here we go. Coming off of turn 4 for the championship and the win. Congratulations here to Thomas Brandner. Wow, what I mean, he did it in style here tonight, folks. I'm telling you. All right, we're gonna. I know he's gonna be down there just doing burnouts. Well, you know what? You know what I say? I say let's
got him good.
Let's just do some burnouts here. Come on, light them up, Thomas.
Make sure you keep the feed live, Rudy.
I am. It's live. Oh.
Yeah, Danny, you know how that's gonna work?
Brander just left.
How's this going to work here at the end?
I think we're going to start finish line and do a lap.
Where did Brander go? There he is. Okay. I got him again. Okay. All right. Well, how do we want to do this then? Do you want me to talk to these guys first?
Yeah, you talk to them first, and we'll do it after.
You might want to let him know on the radio because he's coming in. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I'll get Brander. I'll tell you what, we ought to go backwards. We're going to start out with Jesse Schwartz, or let's see, who was that? Jesse? Yeah, Jesse Schwartz that finished in 3rd. I'm going to start out with him, and then we'll talk to the champion right at the end. So, kidding me?
Yeah, they're lining up.
There we go.
They're lining up at the end of pit road, Rudy.
Okay, well then let me get up there because who is it?
There's a bunch of them. There's 5 or 6 of them up there. Thomas Keene, Daniel.
All right. Well, anyhow, Jesse Schwartz, you got a copy?
I do.
Well, 3rd place tonight. Now I know that these guys were racing it pretty hard there at the end, and coming down to the end there, you were hunting for Joe Roberts to try to try to get by him, and it just looked like it wasn't going to work out. What happened to Brander? How come it showed me Nathan Sedlick won the race?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Hold on a minute. It's showing Nathan Sedlick won the race.
Yeah, and Brander disconnected.
You know why? Because he disconnected too quick. So technically, he didn't get the win. Okay, well they're giving
it's showing him 8th.
They're giving the pace lap here, and well, I don't know how they want to do that, but you guys do what you got to do there. But Jesse, what a fantastic run you had tonight, man! Tell me about your racing out there a little bit.
My finish was kind of self-inflicted because I lost a bunch of time from that huge slide early in the race, and then later in the race when I had caught back up, I slid through my pit stall. But later in the race, as I was catching Joe Roberts, my car just stopped turning the center, and I got into the wall late, and I just couldn't catch him from that point on.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tell you what, it was just a great ride. Now that it's all messed up, I don't know where you actually finish. It's showing you 3rd.
I don't understand. Why didn't Brander win the race?
Well, because
what did I miss?
You have to do the cool down lap for it to. Isn't that how it works, Daniel?
I've never seen this happen before, except at Martinsville.
I've seen it before in another league where the guy, as soon as he crossed the start-finish line, he just alt forward. Well, he didn't get the win.
Well, I thought he'd be doing burnouts instead of leaving.
That's what I thought.
He didn't leave. He was doing burnouts. I saw him doing them.
Well, that's really kind of weird.
They started driving back towards pit road and then just stopped and then disappeared.
Well, anyhow, congratulations, Jesse. I don't know if you finished 3rd or 4th, but great race out there tonight. You led a lap, gathered up a bonus point, so congratulations to you for that. Anybody you want to thank?
Well, I'll thank Scott Drake and my brother Josh because we, recently, joined up race teams and are sharing setups, so that had definitely helped.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for talking with us, buddy, and again, congratulations. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, Scott. What's going on?
No, I just wanted to come in here and tell you really quickly the reason why I put Brander not first is because he was doing burnouts, and then I guess he went backwards on the track, so it DQ'd him. But he is the champion. He is the race winner. So the 1-2-3 that was, I think it was Brandner, or was it Brandner and Sedlick, Roberts?
And then Roberts. Okay.
That's your top 3. So I just want to let you know that, and then obviously Thomas's championship. So
okay, thank you.
Deal.
Okay, we'll talk to third place, then Joe Roberts. Don't pay attention to the ticker up there, folks, because it's wrong. Joe Roberts, you got a copy?
Man, you're talking to third place first. What the heck's going on?
I'm going to go back
fourth place
because we're going to talk to the champion here. Okay, but
save the best for last. Okay, I got you.
Well, you said you had a great car out there tonight. You beat the beast here with that graphics issue. Hopefully, you've got that under control. You brought it home on the podium tonight, man. You got to be very, very happy with that finish.
Oh yeah, the car was awesome. What happened right at lap 60, Thomas made the move of the race to win the whole thing. He pitted 1 lap early, and that put me and Nathan behind the 8 ball for the rest of the race. And on lap 85, I thought I could return the favor and pit a few laps early, but the drop off in the tires was just so tremendous, and I ended up going all the way back to third. But yeah, it was the only gamble I could take. Otherwise, if I would have pitted with the rest of them, I guaranteed a third place finish. So, better take a shot.
That's right. You did the right thing. We were watching there, and I said, the worst you're going to finish is third. So you did the smart thing on that. That was very cool. That's. I mean, for the things that these drivers, all you drivers, have to sit there and think about, every night while you're racing, and you have to mathematically figure out things and everything in your head while you're trying to stay focused on the race. It's just amazing out there. But you did a heck of a job out there tonight, Joe. So congratulations on grabbing third place. I know that it's been a kind of an iffy season for you with graphic problems and everything, but to come out of here tonight, the last race of the season, are you looking forward to next season?
Oh yeah, definitely. If the graphics card holds together like this, I mean, I haven't had one hiccup since I downloaded the latest NVIDIA drivers, and if it's like this, it'll actually make me want to race again. And I mean, it's going to stink because I know that things are going to change at the broadcast here, and I wanted to make sure that I got a podium finish for the last time we did this, because it's been an honor going and racing with everybody here and having you as our broadcaster, and I just wanted to say that as one last little parting thank you for everything you've done.
Well, thank you, Joe. It's been great to be here 8 seasons, man. It's just been awesome. So, but thank you, and again, and I know I really don't know what to say to that. All I got to say is just congratulations, okay? You guys.
Well, the only thing I can say to that is don't be a stranger.
I won't be. Don't worry about that. I won't be. I just
good.
I need that break. I need to get away from this quite so much, man. 8 broadcasts a week is a bit much, So
yeah, well, just make sure you're not a stranger, dude. We all love having you here.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Joe, and congrats.
Thanks, man.
Okay, second place, Nathan Sedlick. You got a copy?
Yep, sure do. Rudy, go ahead.
Well, congratulations on grabbing a second place there. You passed up Joe on the last few laps there, and you didn't look back, man. You pulled away from him. I think he had pretty much burned up his tires there. But talk about your racing a little bit.
Oh, man, I probably the best race of my season, but I should have had to win there, I think, tonight, but we just couldn't execute on pit road, that last pit stop. Thomas had a slow one, but I had a slow pit stop too, and I tried to pit a lap before to maybe get ahead of him, and I thought I could hold it because I was able to catch them on the long run, but that last run there, he seemed to pull away, but I got stuck. Jesse's racing hard there for position and couldn't get by him for a while, so Thomas got away and caught Joe and got a second. We'll take it, but, congrats to Thomas and them up there. Good job, but just couldn't execute on that last pit stop, and dang.
All right, well, I mean, great job out there, Nathan. You really did a good job putting RPM there, 1, 2, 3 again tonight. Now I know you were closing up on Daniel for second place in the points. I don't know if you got him or not because he had a bad night, but we'll probably find out later on. But great season. I know you, like I was saying there on the broadcast earlier, you had a pretty up and down season, but you finished on a pretty high note. So you're looking forward to next season.
Yeah, sure am. It's been a long road in IWCR. I've come a long way, and it's fun running up front here lately and running with these guys and everybody in the league. They do a good job, and everybody's trying really hard. There's some fast cars out here, and guys get a little out of control, but we're all getting better and doing the best we can and putting on a good show.
All right, Nathan. Thanks for talking with us, buddy. And I know. Did I already ask you if there was people you wanted to thank? I don't remember. I'm watching.
Same as usual. Same as usual. It's all the guys here at RBM and everything that they do. We worked real hard trying to get ready for this race, so it's good to see them. And especially thank you to Rudy. We appreciate you and everything you've done for us over this road. So hope you enjoy yourself, man.
All right. Thank you, Nathan. All right, well, before we talk to our winner of tonight and the champion, let's get a word in here with Steven Pearson. Steven, you there?
What's up, Rudy?
Well, we talked to you a little bit ago there, and you said, you really got nothing to hang your head low about because you ran one heck of a season. Now, are you going to look forward to next season and possibly beating Brander for a season championship? Because you did a flawless job this year. Tonight was just a bad night that you just got caught up in some stuff.
Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to next season. I know Thomas. He's my brother from another mother, I guess you would say, and we're teammates. But by George, next year, yeah, his ass is mine.
All right, Steven. Well, I'm not going to keep you too long here because we want to talk to the champion, and these guys are planning something up out here on the track. I'm being told, so we're going to let you go, but I'm going to be watching you for next season and see if you can pull out the championship. So, all right, good luck next season, and thanks for talking with us, Steven, and congrats on second place in the points.
All right, thank you, Rudy. I appreciate all you've done for the broadcast over here, man. It's been a ball, been a blast.
All right. Okay, well, you'll be in good hands. Okay, now we got to move on to our race winner, Thomas Brander, and champion. Thomas Brander, you got a copy.
Yeah, 10-4, man. Go ahead.
Well, you come out of here with the win and the championship. You got to tell me a little bit about the race tonight and all the strategies that you pulled out there, and you kind of short pitted it, well, sort of a short pit, and got out just in time and took that lead and never looked back. So talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, again, the car was awesome from the very beginning. We made a small few adjustments. With that first run, we were trying to take it kind of easy, and it just seemed like the group, we couldn't get a green flag run going. So my strategy was I'm going to stay out. We didn't have a lot of hot laps on the tires. Make sure we weren't in any trouble. That was my whole goal all night, kind of find space and stay in space. And, throughout the race, that one run where you're saying I short pitted, I'm not going to lie, coming across the team channel, I heard Nate, who had just got by me, he's pitting next time by going into 3. So I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and pit this lap and see if it doesn't give me an edge, which it worked out. I pitted about a lap ahead of everybody. I think Joe there tried to pit a few laps in front of us. He at that last pit stop, and it just seemed like his car was falling off a little bit further or a little bit faster than me and Nate's. I think Nate had the best long run car tonight, but the pit strategy and the laps fell where we needed them to get the win. And just happy it's over with, man. We had a little scare there with a caution and half spin there by Porter, and I got hit in the rear, so I had some damage. Never knew how bad it really was, but the car never.
My dad was telling me that.
But the car responded well all night, and so we came home, we got the win, and the biggest thing was we get another championship. So that's pretty awesome.
Well, a lot of great wins under your belt. Well, we were talking to your dad in chat there. What do you think the odds would be of Thomas Brander maybe trying to go pro?
Well, really, it's something that the team's really been supporting me, and a lot of that goes to Roger. He's been on me. He's been pushing me. This is something that he really wants for the team, and I think that I have the capability to get there. I've never really focused on it before, And starting probably about a month or two ago, we really started talking serious about it. And right now in the A Open, we're in the top 15 in points. So we got a long ways to go, but we're getting closer every week, and it's definitely something that getting here near October, when I guess that the time to run to try to go get that pro license comes, we're going to try to be there. So it's definitely something that we've been working on.
Very good, very good. Okay, let's move on to your championship here now. This is 2 in a row here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, back to back, baby!
There you go. That's a championship celebrating right there. That's how you do it. Get a cold beer out.
Yeah, so there's a few people here. They do this. We did it last year because it was the first one. It was pretty special. We've been running this league a long time. I think eight seasons now. And we were one of the first members. I remember the first practice room we put up. Trying to invite some people to join in, and it was like me and Galen and Scott. It might have been 10 people. So I remember that very first practice race. You don't forget it. And here, 8 seasons later, we're able to put 2 championships together. I can't thank this league enough for everything they do. Scott in particular, he does so much for us, and I know we don't always agree on the track, but I hope he understands how much I think of him off the track, and I appreciate how much he's done for this league, and really making it a stepping stone to that next level that a lot of guys have taken to go maybe pro. So I don't know what's in the works for next year. I don't know or next season where we're going to be, what we're going to be doing. But we're going to enjoy this one tonight, and it's really nice to go back to back, man. We're pretty stoked about it.
Well, yeah, that's going to be a lot of momentum going into next season, so we're going to wish you good luck for that. But thanks again, Thomas, and I know these guys have got something going on here. I'm not even going to worry about running down through the results here because I've got the ticker going. Everybody can see where everybody finished. We'll let these guys get underway, but go celebrate, my friend. I know you got a lot of people there to celebrate with, and it's been one heck of a season, and I'm very proud of you there, and I know Dad is, so man, because I just know he was. You can't be not proud of your son for winning 2 championships back to back like this. So, congrats.
Thank you so much, Rudy. And the last thing before I go, man, I just want to, first off, thank the team that we've got together here. Steven, a great run there. It was a lot of fun battling him, and he's grown up so much this season. Roger, for putting this whole team together. He's really the nucleus. He's what makes everything go. I can't thank him enough. This league here has been great to us. Don't know what's going to happen next, but last, I got to thank you guys, man, Rudy and Scott, both of you up there. It's going to be so different not hearing you guys call the races. You've been a part of this league now for so long. You guys bring this race to life, and it's so much fun to go back and hear you two. I swear, you think you're watching a race on Fox. I mean, you guys are that good, and I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for this league. Last but not least, I want to thank my 2 beautiful girls at home, Beck and Emma, for allowing me to do this stuff. And lastly, my father, big supporter of mine, and we're going to have some fun and enjoy this one.
And Rudy, and Scott, thanks a lot, guys. I've really enjoyed the 8 season. You guys are the best.
That's got to be Dad.
No problem. It's our pleasure.
Was that Dad?
Yeah, he's here. He made the trip. Woo! Yes, sir.
Awesome. Well, tell him I'm going to miss him too in chat, but I may be in chat with him when I'm watching the race with him. So
there you go, man. Well, we're going to pop the bottle of champagne real quick, man, and enjoy another one. And thank you guys for everything.
And Rudy, wish you the best of health, buddy. Get well.
Tell him thank you very, very much. Okay, guys, these guys have got something going on here. Daniel, I'm going to let you have the floor here, and you can tell me what's going on here.
All right, we're going to do a victory lap for you, Rudy. All right, we're rolling off, guys. Rudy, we owe this to you. We want to do this for you. You deserved it. We're going to miss having you, man. We just want to do this for you, and so we can show support and what you've done for us and everything.
Well, thank you very much, Daniel. This means a lot to me, man. I mean, like I said, I'm going to cherish this video right here. This is going to be marked as one of my favorites, and it's going to be in a couple of my private playlists and everything because this means so much to me. I'm going to miss you guys, but I'm going to be back from time to time. and this means so much. I mean, I just don't. I'm not trying to keep repeating myself. This is it's a teary moment for me. Okay, I'll just leave it at that. I'm too old to cry, so. But
man, thank you for doing all this for us.
Yeah.
Rudy, it's been a pleasure calling these last couple of seasons over here with you too, buddy.
I've enjoyed it with you, Scott, so much. You have no idea. This is what it's all about. You've been a great part of MaxSpeedTV for 2 seasons, and it's been an honor calling it with you. You've come a long ways in your skills of calling races, and man, I'm telling you, you're just awesome to be in the booth with.
Well, I appreciate it, man. Hopefully I won't drop the ball.
Nope. I'm sure you and Robert are going to do just fine. Folks, you're going to have to tune in to MaxSpeedTV 2. Just look that up on YouTube here, and I'm sure these guys will start promoting it. You can also go to our website and get any information, links, and anything else you'll need. It'll be on the broadcast right below the MaxSpeedTV one. It'll be on there. You can follow him on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and his quality is going to be every bit as good as mine. So, but thank you guys. I appreciate this very, very much. That means a lot, Daniel. Tell all them guys thank you.
All right, we're gonna do one more lap, and I got something for you, Rudy.
Okay.
I want to do a little something special for you.
Okay.
Can we complete this lap?
Wow.
You're going to get me your TeamSpeak address, Rudy, so I can come over and talk to you sometimes.
Yeah, I know you said that earlier. I thought you had my TeamSpeak info.
No, I mean, the only time I can talk to you is Friday and Saturday nights.
Well, dang. As soon as you get done with doing what you're doing here, I'll shoot that to you. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in here tonight, and thanks to iRacing for being up on the iRacing portal, and special thank you to Jack Davidson for all the behind-scenes work he does and making this happen and making this all work for us broadcasters. And my hat's off to IWCR, one of the greatest leagues out there to broadcast for, and I feel honored and privileged to have been broadcast part of their league here and broadcasting for them for 8 seasons. So go ahead, Daniel.
It's for you, Rudy.
The number 88. Awesome.
And Keen want to do something for you too.
Who?
And Keen, we're going to do a little burnout for you together.
Okay. Yeah, I got the smoke kind of turned off a little bit, but I can see you're doing a burnout.
Hey man, we enjoy you. We're going to miss you a lot.
Well, I'm going to miss you guys too, but thank you guys very, very much.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, folks, before I do break down in tears here, we're going to go ahead and close out this broadcast. Thanks for tuning in here tonight, and special thank you to Lunar Gaming. We know that's something that we haven't done here in a little bit, so let's give them a shout out real quick here.
Brought to you by LunarGaming.com. Gaming doesn't know time zones.
Thank you, Lunar Gaming, and they will be back next season, folks, here for the IWCR Gen 6 series. But you'll have to tune in on MaxSpeedTV 2 for that. So thanks for watching tonight, folks. And I'm glad you were all here with me to enjoy this special tribute by these guys. So thank you, all of you guys at IWCR, every single one of you. I'm going to miss you. I love you guys like a brother. And some of them you like children, like Daniel. He's way younger than my own kids. So you're like my granddaughter's age. So, all right. Thanks a lot, folks, and have a good night. Stay safe. Scott.
Sayonara.